everyone, what's up? Princess 15 here with another video review. Today I'm reviewing LEGO the Ninjago Movie set number 70611, Water Strider, from, well, the title is kind of self-explanatory, the LEGO Ninjago Movie. So before we get into the set, let's take a look at the box. So here's the box. It's your typical LEGO Ninjago Movie box. Here it says LEGO the Ninjago Movie. There's Lloyd staring at you. Staring contest. See who blinks first. You blinked. Come on, you blinked. Here's the set and what it does in action. It feels obligated to tell you that it doesn't float. I guess just because it has water in the name, they have to tell you that it will not float. But, well. So then here's the minifigures you get in the set. And then, of course, it is for ages 8 to 14. Of course, that's just a suggestion. They have to put that on there. 70611. It's the Water Strider, 494 pieces. It's a building toy in several different languages. And then when you flip it on the back, it has more stuff. So there's the set number again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Showing off set functions. I guess Kai and Nia are attacking the guys with their own fish. That's a little weird. You can turn things, position things, and it is a whole 7 inches tall. And we'll just ignore that because it's not American. So that's pretty much it for the box. Now let's get into the minifigures. So first off, we have Kai, the fire ninja. And Kai looks really, really nice. This may be my favorite look for Kai to date. Which is sort of the case with most of the designs from the Ninjago movie. It's not always the case though. I'll get into that later. But I honestly really like Kai here. I really like this new piece. I'm pretty sure it's new anyway. It may have shown up in one or two other things, but it seems pretty new to me. That holds the swords. I mean, we've had pieces like this that snap, that, you know, click on in between the neck and everything to hold swords, but this seems new because it's got this little padded shoulder armor piece here, and I really like that. I do have one complaint about Kai though, and I don't know if it's meant to be this way, but the symbol on his bandana is crooked. Because if you were to line it up with the eyes, then he would be doing that, which kind of looks like he's looking, makes it look like he's looking out to the side, and it's not supposed to be that way. And I wouldn't really think too much of this, like maybe Kai just accidentally tied his bandana a little crooked, which would make sense, but if we take a look at the box art here, as we can see on Kai's bandana there, that symbol is perfectly centered. So I feel like, and I don't know if this is a widespread issue, I haven't really looked into it that much, but at least on mine, Kai's symbol is misprinted, which is very annoying, but I mean, hey, what are you going to do about that? So that's annoying, but yeah, it's just a nitpick. So he does have two faces. Here's one where he's looking just kind of gruff, and then if you turn around, then this one's, hey guys, what are you up to? And what's kind of interesting is that just given by the eyebrows, you put it on the other way, and he looks kind of confused. I find it very interesting what you can get, like a range of 3 different emotions out of a 2-sided face with Kai. I like that. So next, moving on to a random shark guy. That's literally what the box calls him. He's shark. He's like Shark Army Mercenary or something. That's all the box calls him. He doesn't have a name other than that. No double-sided face. I do really like the printing on these guys with all the Shark Army guys. They do have nice designs. So he's got a swordfish. I guess that's what that is. Yeah, that's pretty much it for him. He's basic. Here we have a guy that actually gets a name on the box. This is Puffer, as evident by the puffer fish he wears on his head. It's not creepy at all. I really like this piece here. He doesn't have a double-sided face. There he is without his mask on. He has a fish with I guess it's a mace or something. I really like this piece. I find it interesting because it does have a little piece of, well, it's transparent plastic, but I guess it's supposed to be glass or something. So it does kind of give him a visor look when you put it on, which is pretty cool. I really like that. And as you can see, he's pretty much fully charged because for some reason, all of these little things have batteries on them. I don't know why. So, last and certainly not least, we get to kind of the star of the set, Nia, Kai's sister. And here she is in all of her glory. Not my favorite Nia design to date, which is what I was starting to get at with Kai, is that this is my favorite Kai design. This is not my favorite Nia design. Now, granted, I do really like this Nia, but I'm not a big fan of all the gray she wears, because it's mostly gray with just a little hint of blue because she is the water ninja. My favorite design for Nia has to be the possession suit that she wore that had hints of red because she's Kai's sister, blue because she's the water ninja. She's also romantically attached to Jay. So I thought that was a really, really nice color scheme for her. And there was also a little bit of brown in there because, you know, you mix water with dirt, you kind of get a muddy look. So I just really like that look overall. But if there is one thing this design has over that one is that it does have the new hood piece, which I've gone into before in these Ninjago reviews. I absolutely love these head pieces with them being double-sided. So here she is, very, very cocky underneath the mask, and you turn it around, and then this is more of an angry look. So really, when you have the mask on Nia, she's just kind of got two angry looks. Actually, I'm not even sure if there's really much of a difference between that. Yeah, they look exactly the same, so that's kind of disappointing. But, oh well. So, that's it for the minifigures. So now, let's get into the set itself. Oh, actually, I did forget one thing. Nia does have some really nice elbow pad printing on her arms. I really, really like that. And then just kind of and this is a nitpick, is that I don't really like her skirt that much because it rides up in the front. I can't get it to stay straight like it's shown off in box art and stuff, but oh well. That's a nitpick. It's not that big of a deal. So here we have the Water Strider itself. So we can take off the cockpit and put Nia in it, and she can pilot her vehicle. Just attach her like that. And then this brings me to two nitpicks in one, because I really, really like this set. I think it's a great set. It's just that I have two really small nitpicks about the set overall. First of all, I don't like that you actually have to take off the canopy to put Nia in there. I wish there was some sort of thing that where it would lift up or something instead of actually having to take it off. And I just don't really like that, and it's just a small nitpick. Number two, nitpick-wise, is that there's nowhere to store this. And the same, the same is kind of be said for Jay's scythe thing in the lightning jet. There's not really a place to store that. It does fit in the cockpit with Jay, but it's not really supposed to be there. But it still kind of works. This does not really fit anywhere on the Water Strider. So that's, you just kind of have to set it off to the side, which is kind of annoying, but like I said, it's a nitpick. I would just like a place to store my weapons. So, here's the Water Strider. I really like this because it's different from the other mechs we have. Because, you know, Jay has a lightning jet. Lloyd has the green dragon. This is more like a Water Strider spider. And so, as the box says, it does not float, but it's kind of meant to glide across the water or something. Let me see if I can put it into a pose here. And you do get nice options for poses there. So as you can see, these feet aren't even touching the ground, but it is very, very well balanced. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Overall, the design is just great. So when you put all the feet back on the ground, like so, maybe. Okay, there we go. Now they're all actually back on the ground. Then you do have the option to turn this 360. So, or keep that in place and then turn this. And then there's different flaps and flags you can move around and position as you wish. And so that brings us to our major set function besides just all of the posability it has. And that being, turn this back around, is this right here. I'm not sure. It's kind of got some gears in it and stuff. So I'm not sure what this would actually, on a in air quotes real life mech. Oh, that kind of clipped off. I'm not really sure what function this would serve in a quote unquote real life mech. You know, how this would actually work. Maybe it creates water or something. I don't know. But what in set terms, what this serves as you turn that, and this activates the sort of kind of disguised stud shooter here. So you have a 6 stud shooter right here that's been around since 2015. So, you know, LEGO fans should be pretty well versed in what this thing does by now. You can also position these as you like. I just kind of keep them out here like this, and then there's also these that you can just position how you like. So basically what happens is that you turn this, and then the stud shooter fires. So let's aim it at the box and twist. Woo! Those went all over the place, but I don't think any went in the floor. They're all on my table, so I will collect them later. So as you can see, there went all of the, I guess that's her firing water at people from the water creation tank in the back. So that's pretty nifty. I really like that. That's cool. Or it's almost like a spider shooting webs or something. So yeah, that's basically it for the set functions. It really just looks really, really cool. And I wonder how low. The articulation does not extend to down here. The only articulation it has is here in the leg, so I suppose you can get it to do this. I wonder. Oh! Hey, look at that. It still stands. As I said, this thing is very, very well balanced. So, you know, you have the articulation here in the legs. So that almost looks like it's getting ready to spring in an upward motion and jump. You know, coil the legs and bam, jump. So let's see just how far this thing can stretch out. Now you can get it without, then let's say how far it can stretch out without the middle touching the ground. So basically having the legs support it. Oops. Haven't actually tried this. This will be an experiment. There we go. So yeah, you can also get it to sit pretty low like that. So I guess this is how she can get in and out of it or something. Because I think in the movie it hung upside down from like the rafters or something, and that's how she got in and out of it somehow. But you know, this is how you can display it however you like, and then you know, that's pretty easy for a minifigure to get in and out of. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this set. I really like this thing. When if you've watched my lightning jet review, you know a bit of the story already. But you know, when we first got kind of the set descriptions, well, not really even the set descriptions. When the first trailer came out, you know, we got our first look at the mechs that would be in this film, and I identified right away that the Water Strider would be one that I would want to get, and maybe even the only one I would get. And then, of course, then we got our actual set photos of what the sets turned out to be. And so far, I had the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, the Lightning Jet, now this. And so I really, really like this set. I don't think I like it as much as the Lightning Jet, but I was really, really surprised by how much I like the Lightning Jet. You know, if you saw that review, and if not, then go watch it. You'll know that it may be in my top spot for favorite LEGO set of 2017. And, you know, that's no easy feat. So to make it to that top spot, so you know, the Lightning Jet's certainly the set to beat for me right now. And this one isn't a contender, but it's still really, really nice. It's also got a pretty nice price point. At Walmart, if you can still find it, I haven't been able to find this thing at Walmart in 2018. But you know, if you can find it at Walmart, it's only going to be $25. Anywhere else, it's going to be $30. That's still not really that bad, concerning that this set has 494 pieces. That's almost 500 pieces. It's like 6 away from being 500. And usually Lego prices things, and it's not always. Like I said, it's usually. There are exceptions, like Lego Star Wars recently. Thank you, Disney, and your mandatory price hike. Lego usually does a $10 per 100 pieces price bracket. So if that were the case with this should be a little closer to $50, but it's not. It's $30. That is just so great. I've gone over it before, but I'll say it again. All of these Ninjago sets are great sets, and they're also really cheap for the thing you actually get. So if you are all interested in the Water Strider and you feel like there's an empty spot on your shelf just waiting for it, I would highly recommend it. I think it's a great set and a worthy addition to my collection. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.